Welcome back to our channel, or my channel.
Yes, your channel.
My channel.
I'm just technical support.
And I said that I was going to do the recap of week 4. Interesting week. Very interesting week.
Yeah, it was definitely a...
There was a lot of games that I thought were going to go one way. They totally changed it, and there were teams that come out, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Where'd you come from?
Yeah.
Kind
All
of a
right,
deal. So to touch base, I'm going to run through these hopefully really quick. Seattle, Arizona. Game ended 23-20 Seattle. I went Seattle. I just had I don't know, there was something about...
Well, yeah, no, I think most of us went to Seattle.
something told me that... I figured it was going to be a close game.
Yeah, I figured it would be like, maybe a 7, no more than 10-point spread on that game.
Yeah. And it ended with...
The 3 points. So, that game kind of come about where you thought.
Right.
Seattle's playing really well.
They are.
I say really well. They're playing well.
They're playing well.
I can't even remember what their record is right now.
I don't know either. Okay, so moving on to Sunday. We had the Ireland game.
Yep.
And so we had Vikings-Pittsburgh over in Ireland. Vikings 21, Pittsburgh 24. Again, another 3-point game.
Another game I thought could be pretty close, depending on how well Pittsburgh played and stuff. But
right, exactly. And
Pittsburgh's one of those teams that can put up some points and hold you well, but then the times it seems like
they fall apart.
Yeah, over the years I've watched them where they'll play a great game and then it's like, what the hell happened?
Yeah, where'd the team go? But yeah, no, I went Vikings on that.
Yeah, I kind of had a feeling on Vikings too. I think I went Vikings.
Yeah, I believe you did.
But,
yes.
I expected kind of a close game. It was a good game.
It was. I initially was going to want to stream that game, but at 9:30 in the morning, I was just waking up.
We knew we were going to do a couple in the afternoon and ended up doing that.
Doing that way. Next up, we got Washington at Atlanta.
There's a game I did not expect to go that way. I really expected Washington to...
Yeah, I did
Atlanta
too.
34, Washington 27, is that what that says?
Yes.
Yeah, I really expected Washington. But without Jaden Daniels and
I think
Terry McLaurin, was he out?
I want to say yes.
So,
It, again, but they kept it within 10 points.
Yeah.
Within one score. So, Buffalo, I'm sorry, I'm jumping.
New Orleans, Buffalo.
Yeah.
31-19 Buffalo. I actually expected that to be a bigger gap.
Yeah, I did too.
I kind of expected, more like a 12 to 40. Maybe not even that. Maybe more like a 12 to 35.
Yeah.
Kind of score.
Right. Because the way that Buffalo's been and the way the Saints have been,
They did all right.
They did all right.
The Saints, I think they did okay against Buffalo. Buffalo's a tough team.
Yeah.
I did not expect them to win. They didn't win. I think more of the surprise was that Buffalo didn't put up more points than that.
Mm-hmm. Right. Next up, we got Browns and Lions. 34-10 Lions.
I wasn't sure because the Browns have a good defense.
Right.
I expected Detroit to win that, but I kind of expected a bit closer game.
Yeah.
More like a 17 to 24, 17 to 27.
Right.
Not a 34 to 10.
Yeah, that was a 24-point difference.
Yep, was implied, but...
Oh, right, I mean...
You got it right.
Yeah. Next up, we got Titans at Texans. Titans didn't score anything. So obviously Houston won with 26.
Yeah, I expected Houston would win that game.
Yeah, Titans are still...
But Houston hasn't played their best yet.
No, neither have they. So that was one of the games when I did my predictions. I had said flip a coin. You know what I mean? Because it could go either way.
Well, for me it wasn't. It was... I was pretty certain that Houston was going to win that,
Sorry.
but I
phone
kind of
signal.
thought, yeah,
Our daughter's home from school.
kind of thought it would be maybe a little closer.
Yeah.
I really expected a low-scoring game, and I mean, not that Houston's 26 points is like, oh my God, a barn burner.
Right.
But, you know,
Right.
glad for Houston.
Exactly. Moving on, the Panthers-Patriots game. Now, we streamed this game.
We did. That was a good game.
That was a good game. Carolina 13, New England 42.
Was it 42?
Yes. I didn't think it was that much,
I
but
didn't
that's
think
what
so either.
that's
I'm
what
not, I'm just, boy, I thought I saw it. I didn't think it was that
he's
high.
second guessing me.
No, I didn't think it was that high because it popped up on my thing.
Yeah. Unless I looked at it wrong.
I don't know. Keep going.
But anyway, now that was a good game. I mean,
Yep, 13-42.
New England cleaned up. Looked like they had learned from last week on all the penalties and cleaning up the flags and
The
everything like
turnovers.
that.
I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a. I had said earlier that if New England could clean up the penalties and the drops,
Right. I'm yeah, just answering my mother.
oh, that I felt as though they could do good. Because I
Right.
think they would have beat Pittsburgh if
Had
it
they
hadn't been for
all those
the-
penalties.
well, no,
Sorry.
the 5 turnovers.
Oh, yeah.
That was
too.
their biggest thing. Obviously, the penalties hurt, but 5 turnovers.
Yeah.
You know, getting
Right.
the ball punched out, dropping the ball, things like that. That's, I think, what killed them.
Right,
I
right.
mean, obviously, you want to see the penalties decrease too.
Uh,
And they did that.
obviously.
They did both, and they scored 42. Now, obviously, Carolina is nowhere near the level, I don't think, of Pittsburgh. You know, their defense
Right.
and stuff
No,
like that.
God, no.
So,
No.
but
I went Panthers just because, like I've said in the past, I kind of wanted to root for the underdog. Now, granted, they were playing at New England, but I
yep.
took a shot. I lost. Chargers Giants.
That was a surprise.
That was a big surprise.
I thought that Dart might have a chance to do well against them. I didn't expect them to win.
Yeah, 21-18.
Yeah. Again, it was a close game. It's a 3-point game.
Now, Dart, I think, got his first
He
touchdown.
got his first touchdown.
Yeah,
I think throw and run.
yeah, I think so. I believe so.
Scatterboo had another pretty good game.
Yeah, they've been.
Not just in running the ball. He had some pretty good blocks
Yeah.
for other people, and Dart didn't turn the ball over.
Now, I can't remember if we got. Well, we didn't get this
We
game
did not. I don't remember now.
because I remember seeing like highlights as we were doing
Yeah.
other things. So yeah, Giants.
Congratulations to the Giants.
Awesome job.
And if you're a Chargers fan, I wouldn't be too worried. You're
No.
what, 3-1?
Yeah, I would not worry at all. Next up, we got Eagles Tampa.
That was a game that
Yeah.
I could see that going either way because Eagles have been winning, but
They're not
not like huge dominant wins.
right.
But then again, neither has Tampa. A lot of this have been come from behind, fourth quarter kind of thing, but they've
Yeah.
been winning. So I'm like, this is going to be a gritty game.
Right.
We didn't get that one, I don't believe.
No, we did not.
We did not. So, and I haven't had a chance to really watch a lot of the highlights on it, but Philly
yeah,
pulled it out.
31-25.
It was a good game.
It was a good game.
I mean, Tampa, you went up against who a lot of people consider to be number one still in the NFL. You know, not just NFC, but
Right, right.
everything okay?
Yes,
Okay.
everything's fine. Next up, we got Colts and Rams.
Colts dropped their first game
They did.
to his first pick
Yep.
of the season. But you're up against the Rams, and they're a good team.
They
And
are.
You can't count them out.
No.
And I don't
No.
think India has anything to be worried about right now. You lost
No.
a game.
You're
and you
what,
kept
3-1?
it close. Was it 20-27?
Yeah, within one score.
One score. And I mean, you know, clean up a couple of plays on that game probably, and it would have been, you know, maybe
Yeah.
that one pick. Or maybe a couple of penalties, and you'd have either been in right there and won it maybe.
Right.
So, Jacksonville and San Francisco.
Now, see, with this one, I went San Fran. Um, Mainly because I knew Purdy was back,
Yeah.
things like that. I was hoping maybe it was at home and things, but Jacksonville pulled it off,
They're
26-21.
starting to come around.
They are. They're
They really are.
starting to.
Their new coach, Cohen, there.
Yeah,
I can't think of his first name.
I can.
But he seems to be doing well, and you know, if he can get a little bit more out of Trevor Lawrence and some of those guys,
Yeah.
there's talent on that team,
Yeah, there is.
and
They just
you know
gotta
they could do well.
Yeah. It's just they're slowly coming out of the gate, which is good. Good for them. All right. This was a good game. Ravens, Chiefs.
We streamed that one.
We streamed that one.
Chiefs look like they're putting things back together, which is scary for the rest of the AFC. And all of the NFL sometimes.
Right.
Meanwhile, Ravens look like they are not.
It's almost like they're falling apart.
Yeah, I think I think there's a lot of harmony in that locker room.
Right.
Lamar did not look like Lamar. I mean, that man is a hell of a rushing quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a hell of a quarterback.
How many times did he get sacked? 3 times?
I don't remember what he got sacked in that game, but the Lions got him 7 times.
7
the
times.
week before that.
Yeah. So, yeah, there's...
So maybe he was a little gun shy on it. Maybe it was that kind of thing.
I don't know.
And, I mean, the Chiefs have a good defense, so...
Right, they do.
He come out of the game with a hamstring. As somebody who's hurt their hamstring before and has been a medic and dealt with people that have done that, to me, if it looked like a real low-grade one, or he's got one hell of a pain tolerance, because he walked over there and was slamming his helmet down. I don't know. I'm not saying he wasn't hurt. I'm just saying it didn't look like super severe.
Right.
But if it is hurt at all and you're losing like that, you don't want to risk your
Exactly. You don't want
your
to...
franchise QB, so maybe that was the decision to sit him. It
That-
may not have been his decision. Maybe it was coaching staff that said, no, sit. Maybe he was pissed about that.
That could have been.
I don't know.
So, yeah,
But
Kansas.
I think there's reason for concern in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Kansas, I think there's reason for hope.
Yeah, so 37-20
Yep.
was the final score. That was a good game. Moving on to Bears-Raiders. That was a 1-point difference.
Yeah, I knew that was probably going to be a pretty damn close game. Both teams are struggling.
They're struggling, but they're...
The Bears, I think, are struggling less. I think they played pretty damned well.
Yeah. You got Bears 25, Raiders 24. So
You know, I don't know where the Raiders' defense ranks. I don't
I'm
think
not
it's
sure. I haven't looked at the
super high.
rankings.
But, you know, the Bears, I think, are still... You got a brand new head coach.
Yeah.
You know, you got... Still trying to get that team to gel. And what's this, Caleb's second year?
Yeah.
So, and he's showing improvement
He
over
is.
last year.
Yeah, he
and that's
is.
what you want.
Right.
Every year, you know, it might take 2-3 years for it to really...
Jive with
But
him.
he keeps having to change coaches and coordinators, you know?
Yeah.
Get
So
a chance.
rock on to the Bears. So moving on to Sunday Night Football.
What the hell happened, Green Bay? You went in there so cocky, and I went in there saying, you're playing at, you know, Lambeau South. You guys do so well when you go down there.
Yeah.
And did you leave your defense back in Green Bay?
You literally... It was a tie. It ended in a tie at 40.
The second highest
Yeah.
tied game in NFL history. 40-40. Now, that is not a complete slam against the Dallas offense. They
Right.
can put up a lot of points.
They can.
But no
They
CD
can.
Lamb.
Right.
And so I figured, this is Micah's going back home. He knows how their offensive line is because he practiced against it.
Yeah,
So I
exactly.
thought he might get 4 or 5 sacks this game. No CD Lamb. Keep Dak running.
Yeah. Exactly. Rushing.
Off balance.
Mm-hmm.
I almost expected this to be more like a 40-20, 40-24 kind of game.
Right.
With
yeah.
Green Bay winning. But,
Yeah. We all went Green Bay.
Or more like a 35-20, I think is kind of where I was
Yeah, I mean, we all went Green Bay. Our daughter went Dallas, but either way, it's a washout because it's a
It's a
tie.
tie.
Nobody got anything from it.
That was.
That was.
I woke up. I started watching that game and I fell asleep. And I
Mm-hmm.
woke up early Monday morning and went and looked at my phone and went, "What?"
Yeah, I did too. My mouth dropped. All right, so Monday Night Football, 2 games. First up, we got Jets at Miami.
2-0-3 teams going into that.
Yeah. Yep.
Arguably two of the worst teams.
Yeah.
I mean, you could say Tennessee, Saints. Some of them are
Right.
maybe even the Panthers might be worse than. Might be in
Right.
a worse position than like
Yeah.
Miami or someone like that.
Right.
But 0-3.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure what the hell was going to happen there.
No, I think, yeah, we all went, again, I went Jets, again, underdog. I mean, Miami was at home, so, Caitlin went Miami, so she got that one.
Yep.
Uh, Jets put up 21 points, though. They kept it within 6 points.
Yeah.
So
That was, I
21-27
think, a little bit
Miami.
later into the game that they
And,
started coming
yeah,
around. So.
Miami lost Tyreek Hill.
Yeah. I mean, he's out for the season and
Uh-huh. He might not come
he
back.
might not ever come back. And if he does, I don't think he'll be the same Tyreek Hill we remember.
No.
Dislocated. He tore ACL. He damaged his MCL. And
Tore some other ligaments.
There's probably nerve damage in there. Thankfully, it didn't get into the artery.
Yeah.
Because it can.
Yeah.
I mean, there was a lot of damage there. He's 31, which isn't old, but
No.
that is, for a running back, you're starting to get up there,
Yeah.
and he's not going to be able to even work on that knee. Work out, even like a light workout, I bet you he's 6 months before he's doing more than just basic, simple PT on it,
Right.
and then he's going to get back everything he's lost.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's going to be up in the air. That.
I don't know. And I don't think he wants to be in Miami. He said
No.
in the offseason he was looking
Yeah.
for a trade.
He was looking for.
And
a
I don't
trade.
know. When he was going off on that cart, it looked like he was excited and happy. Some of that may have been adrenaline pump,
Yeah.
trying to keep the pain down and keep up a good face with the fans. I don't know.
Right. I did
know.
see something that got put out, whether it's true or not, I don't know. That he had told a sibling or whatever that he was doing that to prevent himself from passing out.
He was in a lot of pain. I can guarantee
Well,
you
God,
that.
yeah.
So
We'll
I
see.
don't think that he was like, oh, yay, thank God my knee's destroyed. I don't have to play here anymore.
Right.
Because that could be his career ender.
Yeah.
Now, when he went to Miami, he had said that that would probably be his last contract.
Yeah.
Play that out and retire. But he's got 2 more, this year and next year, I think, on
Yeah, I don't know.
the
I'd have
contract.
to
So
look it
that
up.
would have put him 31, around 33. That
Yeah.
made a lot more sense.
Right.
Hell
I
of a
don't
player,
know.
whether you like the guy or not. I mean, there's some reasons to not like the man, but,
Right.
some people.
I mean, he's a hell of a
Oh,
player.
he's a hell of a player. His off the field antics and stuff. I'm not getting into it because I
No.
don't know the whole story.
No,
But I
neither
can
do I.
understand why. He's kind of. In some of his comments, I rub people the wrong way sometimes about
Yeah.
teams or stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're a superstar like he was,
Yeah.
it kind of goes to your head sometimes.
Oh, God.
I will never take anything away from the man's ability to play.
No, God,
and,
no,
and stuff
no.
like that. I had nothing personal against him in that sense.
Right.
So
So, hats off
I was
to
glad
Miami.
to see he was no longer on the Chiefs because
Oh, yeah.
that made it a
he's
lot better for everybody in the AFC that had to play them.
Right. Yeah.
Because you put him with Mahomes and Kelsey and everybody else that was
Rice
there.
and all of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pacheco and all that. It was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like,
That
oh.
was a scary team.
Yeah, it was like, oh, crap.
And then Cincinnati at Denver.
Mm-hmm.
This is one we wanted to talk about a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Denver 28, Cincinnati 3.
We scored on the opening drive, and that was it.
Yeah, never even got another field goal.
Nope. No.
Obviously, we knew with Burrow out that it was a long shot to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
But you could hope that maybe Bo Nix was having an off day, and that Browning was playing well, and that your defense stepped up. Because they only had to step up a little bit, and Browning be a bit more accurate, and you guys were in this game.
But we had
Penalties
penalties up the wazoo.
Your O-line.
I think all of the penalties were from the O-line.
No.
No?
They were not.
Okay.
No. But you guys had more penalties than you had first downs.
Yeah.
You had 9 first downs and 11 penalties, if I saw everything accurately.
Yep. So we're 2-2 now. What do we do? That's.
I think the penalties and the I think your penalties really come down to no discipline. And
Right.
I don't mean that in you had 11 penalties for 65 yards. Now, Denver had only 7, but it was for 72 yards.
Yeah, so.
This was 7 yards more, but they weren't. You guys were getting them. You'd make a 30-yard pass down the sideline caught by T. Higgins,
And it got brought
and it
back.
got brought back because of penalty.
Yeah.
It seemed they'd always come right when you guys were doing something good. It's like, oh, they can go down and score here, penalty, and it would push you back so far that you end up having to punt.
Yeah.
You guys punted 8 times.
Mm-hmm.
You had 9 first downs to Denver's 29 first downs. Put it in perspective.
Yeah.
Denver's rushing yards were 186 rushing yards. Your total yards was 159.
Winning.
They had 27 more rushing yards than your total. You guys had 53 rushing yards, 106 in passing.
Yeah. Like you were saying, is that it's gotta come down to discipline, better coaching. I mean, we've got some talent on this team, and it's like, where is it? Because what are they doing during practices during the week?
T. Higgins, Chase Brown, and Jamar Chase. Hold on. Combined for 86 yards in receiving.
Come on.
Jamar Chase, up until last night, had multiple 100-yard Monday night games.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think he had a streak going.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. And, I mean, last year he
had 23 receiving yards.
Yeah, last year he was Triple Crown winner.
Yeah.
I mean,
So, you
it's
take Burrow out of your offense.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's not just so much his talent as a quarterback.
No,
I think it's the leadership.
Yeah, he's got that leadership, and like I had heard after his surgery was successful and the whole 9 yards, he ended up going back to the stadium, to the practice field and in the locker room, and Ted Karras had said the locker room lit up when he was there.
So
you
you probably don't have him for the rest of the season.
No.
The last 2 games really make me question Browning. He's played well in the past.
Yeah.
But he is not right now. How much of that is him? How much of it
It's
is
play
other
calling.
things? How much of it's play calling?
Yeah.
But as far as quarterback, is it time to look at who's available in free agency? Or who's available maybe for a reasonable trade?
Right.
You cannot afford a top of the line.
No, we can't afford Cousins. There's
Which
no way.
I don't think he's top of the line. I don't think he's worth what they're asking.
Right. Well, I'm just saying
But
that.
I mean, he's
because that's the
his
banter
contract
right now.
is huge.
It's like $40 million,
Yeah.
and there's no way the Bengals are gonna cough up that money.
Right.
But
Cousins contract.
I mean, I've heard names flying out there from different resources, and there's Cousins, there's Jameson Winston, there's
He's
Russell Wilson.
$27.5 million a year right now.
Yeah.
It was a 4-year, $180 million contract with $100 million guaranteed. Yeah, additional guarantees,
Yeah.
$10 million roster bonus. Yeah, I mean, so
There's
$27
just-
million fully guaranteed a year.
Yeah, there's no way.
27.5. You couldn't.
No, not after our
And
off
he's not
season.
worth it, let alone whether he's worth it or not.
Right.
I don't think you have the cap space
No,
for that.
no, we don't. I know for a fact we don't, and I don't do numbers.
So
But,
that leaves you like what? Jameis Winston.
yeah, Russell Wilson.
Do you want Russell Wilson after what we've seen with him with the Giants?
Yeah, no, I know. I'm just,
No, I know what you're saying, but that's where I'm coming in to point out
yeah.
things on it too.
I
Is
just,
okay, yeah, he's got maybe better receivers, but he's got a just as bad, if not a worse, O line.
yeah.
Because you've got it doesn't matter who you throw behind that O line.
Mm-hmm.
They're gonna struggle.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, cost wise, your best bet is Shador Sanders as far as cost goes.
Cost-wise,
because he's
yeah.
what, a 5th or 6th round pick.
Right.
So his salary is next to nothing.
Exactly. And, yeah, because he's on a rookie contract, too. So,
Right.
it's just a matter of,
His contract. I mean, just a 4-year rookie contract, $4.6 million for 4 years. I mean, yeah. Average annual salary is $1.1 million. 1,161,845 to be exact.
gotta
I
be
mean-
the exact. But, yeah, I mean, do we take a chance on him? And,
Well,
you
that's
know,
the thing. You have no idea if he would absolutely suck.
or if he could,
Yeah. I'm just checking something. It was a 5th round. I thought it was, but
Oh, okay.
144th pick. So, is it worth? You might be like, well, he's cheap, 1.1 million. But is he going to give you anything better than what Browning does?
right.
You don't know. He could go out and play great.
Mm-hmm.
He could come in there and be worse than Browning.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did pretty well in college, but that's
College. It's totally
And then their
different.
division was not.
The-
It's not like the SEC and some of them.
right.
So
Yeah. I don't know. I really
you
don't.
pick out who else. I don't know all of them that are available sitting around right now.
Right. Not without looking them up and doing research on them.
And
but,
well, you know what? Maybe that's something for a video next week.
mm,
But now you got your coach,
yeah.
who's guaranteed his contracts this year, and it is next. So technically, at the end of the 2026-2027 season, his contract ends.
Yeah. And
From what I understand.
the Bengals front office has a history that they don't fire people. They,
Buying him out of his contract,
yeah.
paying him this year, paying him whatever, if they have to pay him part of next year, whatever.
Yeah, his contract's $4.5 million.
Get rid of him.
Yep.
But who do you bring in? And that may be, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes. They may be actively looking for someone to bring in to replace him, but you're not going to fire him until you've got somebody.
Right.
Unless you absolutely have to.
Right.
Who's sitting around? That's an improvement.
Yeah, that's
You know? I mean,
I don't know.
Belichick's in college coaching. He signed
Yep.
a contract. They have no idea if he's got an out on that or not. You
Right.
know, there's a
And
penalty
would
for
he
him.
want to come-
If he'd even want to.
Yeah.
Kate, go with your mother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying he's the greatest coach in the world now. At one time, I think he might have been one of the
right.
best.
Yes, but
I think he would bring that discipline that team needs.
yeah. Or
Um,
hey, Lions, can we just borrow Dan Campbell just for practices?
Just when you
You
know,
know.
you guys don't play each other. Well, you play each other this coming week, but we'll
yeah,
get
that's
to
gonna
that.
be fun.
You know, just like on game day, he can come with you, and then when he's done, we'll fly him. You can fly him back so he can be there.
Yeah. Something.
The name that pops into my head is John Gruden.
Yeah. And that was brought up in
And
some
he's
comments that I saw.
Controversial. There's people that really don't like him. personal
But-
crap aside, he's disciplined.
Yeah. He's, to me, an improvement as to what we've got.
You know, do you try to poach somebody's OC or DC? If you were going to go for another coach, I almost think I'd go for one that's more defensive minded.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I say that is your defense needs a ton of work.
Yeah.
You already have offense. You have the weapons there on offense.
Right, we do.
You almost need them to draw back a little bit less, I almost think, and let Burrow run his offense. You're going to have an OC that's
Oh,
going
God,
to
yeah.
work with Burrow and is going to say,
Yeah.
hey, this, that, you know.
Yeah, I'm
but
thinking
maybe at
this
this
or
point,
whatever.
let Burrow start making more of his decisions on the field.
Yeah, exactly.
It's worked for a lot of the top quarterbacks.
It worked with him when Taylor, I guess, what was it, a couple years ago now, Taylor called some idiotic play and Burrow didn't like it, so he changed it last minute on the field and it worked.
But I don't know. You'd have to see. I don't know which way to go with that on a coach. I just think sometimes a defensive-minded coach might help you guys.
Yeah.
But you need O-line. You need to stop looking at who's the biggest guy and throw them on O-line. You need some guys that got some speed and hustle.
Yeah.
Because Mims
Yeah.
is huge, but he lets guys get right around him.
Yeah, he
And
does.
he's kind of slow and I
saw that last night.
Last night,
He
and the guy went around him. We kind of watched him.
Yeah.
Now, granted, by the time if he had reached out like this, it would have been holding. But the guy's coming, step back in front of him, stay in front of him. He's
Yeah.
getting beat because he's not fast enough, is what I think.
Yeah.
And I think it's happened with some of the others. So.
That and he doesn't have that mindset like, oh,
And
this
Burrow
is...
plays almost exclusively in the shotgun.
Mm-hmm.
That's one way that quarterbacks get hurt.
Uh-huh.
That brings a pass rush more.
Yep.
He needs to go under center a little bit better. They can see the ball the whole way when you're in shotgun. There just needs to be some change up there. And that's, whether that's on him or that's on the play calling,
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
Is it Burrow saying, I want to be in the shotgun more?
Mm-hmm.
Or is
That's
it
it.
play calling saying, we want you in the shotgun more?
Yeah.
He's good in the shotgun.
Yeah, he
But
is.
you need to mix it up some. And
Yeah,
it
because
protects your quarterback
if you're
a little more.
doing being in the shotgun during the entire game,
You're just more exposed. You're more exposed to getting hurt.
yeah, I don't know.
And we're seeing him get hurt. Statistically, a quarterback is more apt to get hurt when they're in the shotgun, they said, than when they're under center. You know,
Yep.
it may, I don't know. Anyways, as far as
So-
Taylor goes, I mean, when you're seeing some of the major media head, figures and former players and stuff going, Taylor's got to go. You have got to fire him. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't because of the history of your team not doing that. But I wouldn't be shocked if we find out he's gone.
Yeah.
And they bring either somebody else in or elevate. I mean, thing is you got new coordinators that the team
The
doesn't
only
know.
one I looked it up. The only one that I think is not like brand spanking new
Yep.
is Dan Pitcher,
And he is,
defensive coordinator or defensive coach.
yeah, the defensive coordinator is Al Golden.
Yeah, no, I believe he's on the defense. I'll have to look it up again, but I'm pretty sure it's defense.
Yeah, well, your defense hasn't been doing well, so I'm not sure he's the guy I'd want as my head coach.
True.
You know,
But that's the only...
maybe you get somebody out of college, one of the college teams. Maybe you, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe you work a deal with another team for a coordinator that wants a shot at it. And you say, hey, we'll bring you in and give you a 1 or 2 year deal.
Right. And yeah,
And if you
none of
can't
these,
do it-
like...
No, I don't think any new coach should get a long deal.
No.
Even if he did great over there, and you bring him here to your team, you don't know if that's going to translate well.
Exactly.
But anyhow, that's your wrap up for
Yeah.
week 4, I guess.
We'll have to...
We'll touch more on the Bengals stuff and other
videos
things.
coming up and things.
Because
But
you got your week.
week 5 predictions will be up.
When we're done filming this, we're going to
Do
start
the-
filming that.
Yeah. So tune in for all of them, and we'll see you on Sunday.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.